How's it going, everybody? Gouldhat here and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be entry 42 of my Assassin's Creed Valhalla walkthrough guide, and in this entry I am going to be collecting and showing you all the locations for the tier stones in Asgard. So there is a couple things I want to talk about before we get started. What you will get for getting all 30 of these and doing the offering is 5 skill points. I don't want you to run around here, get them all, and you're not very happy that you only got 5 skill points, but it is worth it in the end for these 5 skill points, so that is why we're doing this. The next thing I want to talk about is the very last tier stone I will be picking up in this entry. The only way you are allowed to get that one is to start Asgard, come in here before you start any missions to go get it, or the correct way is to beat Asgard, go to Jotunheim, complete that arc, and then come back to Asgard, defeat the boss Freyr. Right after you do that, you are allowed to get your tier stone. Otherwise, there is just going to be a red mist in front of that cave, and you are not allowed to go in there. So, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. The order I'll be grabbing all of these in is going to be island to island. So let's go ahead and pull out our map. I am going to start at the top left corner, and we are going to have our first one. That is going to be down at the bottom behind the gate's door. So you just want to go off the edge, and there's going to be a little bit of a beach, and then we are able to get our first tier stone. Next up, we can return back to the top of the tower. Once we are there, we can go behind it, and there is going to be a sliver that we can go through. That way we can drop down and we will find our next tier stone. Next up, for the last one on this island, if you get under the bridge, you will have a view like this, and this is where you want to start at, and then we can go to the right, we can get a fuel jug, and we can throw that at a wall, and we will get our third tier stone. Moving on to the main island, we are going to start with that one right there. We are going to have this one under the water, and I will show you how to get it right now. There are going to be 2 in the forge right here, which we are going to get these 2 back to back. The next island we are going to go to is going to be right here. We will start with this tier stone on the map right there.
Will not harm me. I will bathe in your...
Show me
Here
what
is a
lies ahead.
bird's eye view of the area. This one is going to be under the water. You just want to jump in. There is a breakable wall. I do want to throw out, if you are unable to break that wall with your weapon, just switch the weapons like I did and you will be able to break it. This tier stone might be one you already have. Once you meet the builder and you have to go get his paint to finalize the tower yourself, the chest will be in that little cave where he stores his paint. Next up, these are going to be in the southern island. We're going to go ahead and start with that one first. This next chest will require a key. There will be an individual that will have the key. We're going to go ahead and take them out, run into that room, pop the chest, and we are ready to move forward. So from the chest that we just got, if you climb up, we are able to get this chest, and it will be right above it, and we will see a little breakable fence. So what you want to do is just climb up from that one chest, come up here, you can break this wall, and we are able to get our next chest. This tier stone is best to just go to that synchronization spot, jump into the water where we threw the seed at. Once you do that, we can dive down and we will have a little cave to enter and we will get our next tier stone. This tier stone at the very bottom here is only accessible once we start this world event. It will be right here on the map, so you want to go to this world event to get this one down here. So once you get to that world event, you will notice a couple deer that we can follow. You just walk up to them and then they're going to start walking. You need to follow them all the way back to that tier stone and you will get the chest.
Lord, I'm going to split you.
Here is Dunir, the unknowing. Have you eaten your fill of Yggdrasil's green leaves? Finally, Dunir, from whose horns flow the rivers Sid and Vid. So this was the purpose behind their prancing, an offering to their caretaker.
This next tier stone is going to be where the builder tested the shield. We're just going to start at the top of the mountain right here and we can drop down, and in the indents of the cave we will have our next chest.
New leather!
These next two are going to be in the well where we had to go get that water for the builder. Once we get into the cave entrance will look like this. And now we can just go through this cave and we will notice a chest up on the right, and I'm going to go ahead and get that one now. Now that we're up here and we have gotten that tier stone, we can get this one right here. We just have to flip around and go back the way we came in. Once you do that, we'll go back through here and we want to get into the water, and we are going to dive down and we will get our next chest. Moving on to our next little island. This one's going to be out on a very small island out here in the water. You just have to swim to it and it will be in a broken boat right here. So there will be 4 tier stones in this area right here. I'm going to start with the easiest one. This one's just out in the open. You have to kill a couple guys and then you are able to pop your chest. The next one is going to be on top of the tower. You just have to climb all the way on top of the tower and there will be a chest that we can grab. So that last chest where we had to climb the tower, there is going to be an entrance to that tower at the very bottom, and the last 2 are going to be in there. You just want to walk in here, break this ice wall, and we are going to start with our first one. Next up, the next tier stone is going to be in this same area. You just want to go into that entrance that we did and it will be right on the right. There's going to be an indent in the wall that we can go through, which I will show you. Once you get there, you want to go on the other side of the gate, shoot your arrow at the fuel jugs, or you can use your exploding arrow ability and pop that wall, and then you can go through the little indent on the floor. Next up, in the more north part of this island, we are going to have one that is going to be up in some trees. I will show you how to get that one now. So I talked about this tier stone at the beginning of this video, but I am going to wrap it up one more time just in case you missed that. Once you get to this area, there will be a fog in front of this cave. The only way to open up that fog is to complete the Asgard arc and fight Freyr, or you can start the Asgard arc and before you do any of the missions, come and get this one. Otherwise, the only way to get this tier stone is to complete Asgard, go back to Ravensthorpe, start Jotunheim with Valka. Once you do that, you will come back to Asgard and fight Freyr. Right after that, you are able to get your tier stone.
Need to be careful here.
So now that we have gotten all 30 of the tier stones, we can pull out our Asgard map. You want to go to this offering location right here, which we will do, and we will do our offering.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
So right after making that offering, we will get our 5 skill points and we are ready to move on into our next arc, which I will be picking up in entry 43. As always, I hope this walkthrough guide has been super helpful. If it has been, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions at any time, feel free to drop a comment down below, or you can hit me up personally on my Instagram. The link is in the description box, and I will see you guys next time. Goldhat signing off.